Well, hello there, Capricorn. My name's Chris. Welcome into Tropical Tarot. This is going to be reading for the 24th through the 30th of January. If you are new to Tropical Tarot, welcome in. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. I really appreciate it. If you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, welcome back. I appreciate you super duper much. Thank you for all the likes and comments on Facebook and on Insta and on YouTube, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We're not going to waste too much time. We're just going to go ahead and get into your reading here, Capricorn. Like I said, this is for the 24th through the 30th. We're going to focus on your current energy, past, and your future, and we're going to see where we go for you, Capricorn. All right, so in the past, you have Thinker. Current situation, you have building blocks. In the future, you have To the Sea. So in the past, you have the Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Current situation, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Hermit, Temperance card. In the future, you have the Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords. All right. Let's go one more. Queen of Swords. All right. Overall energy for the reading is the Ten of Pentacles. So you're either super happy with where you are as far as your stability, or this whole situation is about your stability. Pretty much it's about your stability. So Capricorn, in the past, you have the Emperor. The Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Emperor's kind of a really cool card. Basically, the Emperor is all four kings put together. So he's very good with his emotions, he's passionate, he is good with his money, and he's good with his thoughts or his words. But the one thing about the Emperor is he has a lot of male energy, so he can be kind of crotchety, kind of not too happy if he doesn't have his Empress, and I don't see her here. So the Emperor without his Empress can be kind of demanding, my way or the highway kind of thing. Just think about like the epitome of male energy, and that's what the Emperor is. So you've got that in the past. You have the King of Wands in the past. King of Wands is somebody that's really passionate, typically very attractive, knows what they want and knows how to go get it. And then you have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about celebration. Sometimes it can be about marriage. And on this card, this is like, well, you know, we got to the end of, it's like they got married in Central Park on this card. It's kind of cool. So I just feel like in the past you could have, a marriage that's maybe on rocky ground. Somebody was a little bit too stuck in their ways. There's somebody that's looking towards the past all the time, and not so much looking at the marriage or the celebration, the fun, the good card here. They're not looking at that. They're looking back at the past. They're looking at this Emperor, and having focus on that Emperor instead of the beautiful celebration that they're in right now. A lot of male energy in the past here with the Emperor and the King of Wands. And when I say male, the roles can be totally reversed. So if it shows up as a King of Wands, you know, it could obviously be a female because, you know, women can have male energy and men can have women energy. But I just see you in the past really going over every single way in your mind to figure out how I'm going to make this work. What you're just going inside your brain so much, and there's a lot of thought. And I know that for myself, when I think too much about something and I don't use my heart and I don't use my intuition and I don't use the other lovely things that, soul or source or God has provided to us, that I can get very confused. Our brains aren't the only way to figure things out. So if somebody was, really by the book, this is the way it is, to be honest, I see you looking back at this person that's in the past, that's very rigid, that's very structured, and you're not so much looking at the marriage, or that's them. And it could be a marriage or just like a partnership coming together. So in your current situation, sometime between the 24th and the 30th, you're going to feel like you got two things going on and you're juggling two things. I really feel like this middle row, this current situation, the 24th through the 30th, it's got a lot of big energy in it. And you have a lot of combining. So like I said, the first card's the Two of Pentacles. Either you're juggling something or you've got two things in the air, two balls in the air, and you're trying to make two things work. That is a huge representation in this middle row. Because you have the Two of Pentacles on one side, which is she's, got her two things up in the air. She's juggling these two things, these two pentacles. On the other side, you have Temperance, which is balance. And this is like an angel combining two cups. So it's definitely about two things coming together, trying to figure out, how do I get these two things to come together? And right here in the middle of this Capricorn is the Hermit. So anytime I do a big reading like this, where I put a lot of cards on the table, the middle card is always you. And you're showing up as the Hermit. So the Hermit is all about doing that soul searching, diving deep. It's about meditation, clearing your mind, going in and figuring out, why did I do things that I did in the past? Why did things go the way that they did? It's also a big Virgo card here too, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. But I see that as you. So I think that you're just kind of going inside at this time and you're trying to find healing. That's a message I just got Spirit Chills for. So you're trying to find healing. You're trying to find balance within these two things within that current week. So within the 24th through the 30th, you're going to be trying to fix this, trying to put these two things together. And you're going inside to do it, which is kind of nice. Because you can't control anybody else. You can only control yourself. So I think it's a really good thing for you to go inside and figure out what you want. And I see you figuring that out here in the future. So current situation too, 24th through the 30th, you've got building blocks. I love this card. It's kind of like, I always think about a Lego set because I liked Legos when I was a kid. And you have to put all the pieces together in order to build the castle or whatever you're building, the ship. I know I had a pirate ship at one point. But basically, this current time period is this figuring out yourself, this trying to balance two things. This is just building blocks to get you to where you need to go. And I have a feeling that this situation, this isn't what you're meant for. This isn't like your big thing that you're supposed to do, right? Because you go into the next week, so sometime after the 30th of January, your thoughts are just getting to you. So you have the Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Oh, up, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you're getting out of it. So Four of Swords is about, your thoughts are weighing heavily on you and you just need to rest and you just need to take your time, which is also kind of like the Hermit card, right? But the Hermit's definitely a lot more powerful card because it's Major Arcana. So you got the Four of Swords. You're just resting. You have a lot on your mind. And in the future, I feel like you're left out in the cold. Somebody's making you feel like you're not wanted, is what I hear. So take it how it resonates. So left out in the cold, and then I see you leaving. I see you taking your stuff and going. I have this really big impression that this thing, what this is about. This is about your stability. This is about your stability, your family stability, all that. So something in this has gone amok, I feel. You've tried to think your way out of it. You've tried to combine your way out of it. You've tried to balance. You've tried to do... You've even gone inside. You're even going inside in this current situation with the Hermit. You're going inside. You're saying, I'm going to fix the outside. I'm going to fix the inside. I'm going to do everything I can. I'm going to put all these building blocks together. And I want to make this work. I feel that for you, Capricorn. I really do. But I don't see it playing out. So last week, stuff's going to be bothering you. You got a lot of stuff on your mind. You're going to want to rest again. Even though you just rested in the previous week, somebody's going to make you feel out in the cold and you're going to peace out. You're going to go. Six of Swords. They're in a boat. There's these two people in a boat. They're taking their stuff and they're going. And swords are thoughts. So they're taking their stuff with them and they're going. They're just like, you know what? This is too much. And then your final card here is to the sea. In Florida, we take this quite literally. This card, me and my friends do. We sometimes will journal about something and take it to the Gulf or, take it to a lake or whatever. You can burn it. This is telling you that even though you might walk away and you might feel like you're done with it, right? That you have to purge it from your inside. And that's what this is saying. Take it to the sea. Purge it. Get it out. So I saw this Six of Swords. Oh my God. 4, 5, 6, 7. You were just going right. So when cards are consecutive like that, it means we're going to the end, right? We're getting to that build up. So cards in tarot are 1 through 10 typically. And you've got 4, 5, 6, 7. So you are progressively going through this cycle, whatever it is. And I keep going back to that first card. Remember when I said, and the overall energy for the reading is the 10 of Pentacles. So you want the 10, right? You want the completion. This card is beautiful. This is a whole family, like the mom, the dad, the grandma, the dogs. Everybody's having a good time and they're surrounded by pentacles, stability, happiness, like that feeling of ease. That's what you want, right? So you're going after this 10 and you're stuck in the 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're moving out of it. You're just like, I don't want this shit. Sorry, I don't want this stuff. You want the 10 of Pentacles. You don't want the 5 of Pentacles. You don't want the 4 of Swords. You don't want the 6 of Swords. You don't want the 7 of Pentacles. You want something better. That's what I see in here, Capricorn. You want something better, and you're getting to that edge of like going over it. And going over it just means that you start another cycle with either the same person or a new person or whatever, but you're quickly moving out of this. Quickly moving beyond. So when I got the Six of Swords, I was like, yeah, these are not good cards here at the bottom. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just do a couple more cards. So I did the Six of Swords, which, like I said, is you moving on. Then you got the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is looking back at like the time and energy and what you put into something. And you're looking back at it. I really like this card, actually. I don't mean to show you every card in the deck, but this lady's, it's almost like, I'm not very good at plants personally. So when I look at this card, I think to myself that she really tried to make these plants right. She really tried to take care of them. She really tried to do everything she could to make those plants good. And she's looking back at them like, why? They're just plants. Like, so I feel like you put a lot of time and energy into something. This relationship, probably, this stability, whatever's going on for you that you got to walk away from, you put a lot of time and energy into it. And after you kind of walk away, you're going to be looking at it like, well, why did I put so much time and energy into it? And then your final card, because I wanted to keep going, is Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is very clear about what she wants. She'll ask a lot of questions to figure out if you're on her page or if you're on a whole nother page. So Capricorn, I see you going through this process and then you becoming a lot more clear about what you want, what you'll accept, what you won't accept. So I think that that's a really good message, honestly. I think that this week could be big for you. Like I said, the 24th through the 30th could definitely be big for you. There's a lot of introspection. There's a lot of you really trying to make this work. But I see sometime, after maybe February, I see you just being after, say, mid-February, right? I see you being a little bit more clear about what you want. And everybody wants that. You're going to ask a lot of questions of people to figure out if their intentions are good or if their intentions are bad. But overall, I see you getting to a really good place with your thoughts, with your words, and this is a pretty cool card to end with. So I want to thank you so much, Capricorn. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, press the like button. I think that helps them circulate more. And if you press subscribe, I'm really trying to work on my subscribers. So if you press subscribe, you will get notified anytime I upload new readings. So press subscribe, and if you do, put it down in the comments. I subscribed and your readings are awesome. You don't have to say my readings are awesome, but just say like, hey, I subscribed, or I already subscribed. If you need a private reading, reach out. Email is below. It's TropTarot@gmail.com, and we will set you up a private reading. So thank you so much, Capricorn, and I will see you next week. Thanks.